Clear.
Oh, okay.
Clear.
Okay, good. So, okay, now we proceed. Okay, the technology affecting the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor skill. Okay, so from here, we need to know how the technology going to affect each of these skill. Okay, so for the cognitive, like yesterday what I'm saying, cognitive, they will be related to the cognition. So for example, the technology facilitates the learning. It also helps in analyzing and also cooperate learning by new ideas. Okay, so this is the way they're going to affect it. Okay, the technology affect this skill can be in positive way or can be in negative way. Okay, so for the effective part, okay, effective skill, which is more to the feeling, more to the attitude, more to our mood, like that. So student can develop the interest in learning, and then student also can express their feeling through the technology. For example, if the student has not understood that topic, he cannot tell the technological aid to ease the learning. So this is the negative impact if they're going to use the technology. So everything we have pro and cons. We cannot simply conclude that if we're going to use the technology in education, you will only get the positive impact. No, not necessary. Okay, sometimes also like this example, they said they cannot express their feeling. Okay, like if technology, if let's say you all didn't open the camera, I also forgot to open my camera. Okay, if you let's say you didn't open your camera, so I cannot simply saw your emotion. Okay, I cannot know whether you understand or not, because if in the face-to-face class, sometimes we can know, I can saw your expression. Okay, whether you are blur, whether you are like sleepy, or you are like a bit lost in the class. So all these symptoms I can catch out at when we are going to having the face-to-face class, or if let's say you open the camera, I can read from that. Okay, like previously in my class, if the students look like blur, look like sleepy, I would suggest Yoshi, okay, you can go into toilet first. Okay, wash your face, or take a break of 5 minutes, like that. Or if you looks like blur, I will repeat the information again. Okay, but because some of you might be shy to going to told me that you are not understand, so I can read the emotion from that. Okay, so all these also the effective skill. But if let's say everyone is close to camera, we only discuss as like usual, only through the discussion. So I cannot read all the things from your side. Okay, so this one also the cons or the disadvantage of technology. After that, for the psychomotor, less motor skill are developed. So for sure, like all of you also sit in front of the laptop or any gadget. So we didn't have any movement there. So this is less motor skill being developed. But more psychology skill are developed. Okay, so for example, if we're going to use the online e-learning or mobile learning, okay, we can share the picture, the multimedia, the video, the song, or other things. Okay, that is really that is related to the real situation. So you can directly saw that picture. No need to imagine about what is that mathematics, how we're going to change everything like that. Okay, so they will give the picture about the mathematics in teaching and learning. And then next one, we can reduce the physical effort, like carrying the books. This is another quite critical problems for the child in the school. Okay. This one is the traditional teaching technology. We can divide it into the projected and non-projected audio visual aids. Okay. For example, the non-projected visual aids like chalkboard, the whiteboard, planner, flashcard, poster, chart, models, all these things. Okay, all these things we can directly solve from the visual aids. Okay, but they are not projected out. Okay, But for the projected visual, like the overhead projector, slide projector, television, this is the difference between the traditional teaching technology. Okay, for the first one, the chalkboard. So the chalkboard is a reusable writing surface, okay, on which the text or drawing are made with the chalk. We can erase the information. We can simply erase the information and then we reuse it again and again, okay. And some more, the chalk, when we're using the chalk, they have the very colorful chalks that provided. That we have pink color, green color, blue color. If we refer to the, if we refer to the marker pen, we only have 3 colors only. If I'm not mistaken, or I only saw three color: black, blue, red. Green color also got, if I'm not mistaken, but not colorful as the chalk. Okay, chalk. We have the pink color. We have the. Sometimes I saw last time I didn't remember too much. I saw one of my teachers, she used orange color, I think. I'm not too sure because when that time I'm still at primary school only. Okay, and then the chalkboard were originally made of smooth, thin sheet of black or dark gray slate stone. Okay, some of the school they're using totally dark color. Some of them using the dark gray. Some also, if I'm not mistaken, is the dark green. That one also they're going to use. So why this blackboard or chalkboard is very important? Because it can make the teaching effective. Okay, it is a natural slide because Okay. And then next one is the classroom management. Okay, we can cope with the student of different learning abilities. And then we also can control the pace of learning. We can control the pace of the learning like multi-purpose teaching aid. And lastly, the flexibility of using. Okay, we can enhance the student comprehension skill. So all this actually, for example, how we're going to manage the classroom. Like if let's say the student with low performance or a bit weak to the mathematics or that topic or so, okay, the teacher can try to share different procedure or different solution to the student, okay, by using the chalkbox. They can write the answer at a few sides, maybe left or right. They have 2-way or 3-way of the solution. Okay, student can simply refer to it. Okay, and then from the chalkboard, the student also can going to paste the information at the chalkboard or the blackboard. Okay, so the teacher can manage the classroom by using they're going to put the picture at the blackboard or chalkboard. They can draw anything at there. Okay. Well, for the whiteboard, the usage of the whiteboard is mostly similar with the blackboard or chalkboard. They are mostly similar. But why we name it as the whiteboard other than color okay? There is a marker board, or we also call it as a dry erase board. Okay, it is glossy, usually white surface, and for non-permanent marker. Okay, and this one is always someone going to use the permanent marker to write at the board, I know. Okay, so this is for non-permanent marking. And then the whiteboard have the smoothest surface, allowing the rapid marking and erasing of the marking on their surface. Actually the purpose of or the advantage of using whiteboard almost similar with the chalkboard. Okay, but there is one difference is the whiteboard may be a little bit not eco friendly. Okay, not green at all, we consider, because we always using the marker pen. Okay, so the whiteboard being popular in when the mid of the 1990s, but until now still popular, no matter in the company, in an industry area, or in the education area. Okay, whiteboard is still popular because we can easily deliver or transfer the knowledge by using that teaching tools. Okay, next one is the flashcard. Okay, so flashcard is a 25 x 30 cm, very small card. okay, which we can show to the student before the class starting. Okay, we can write the message or the idea or the information in the flashcard and then pass to the student. Okay, but this flashcard, not all the teacher are going to use. Okay, like me, myself, I never saw the teacher going to use the flashcard. But the information about that I saw before. I mean, like through the video. Okay, through the video, I have saw this kind of the activity when that time, the teacher going to deliver the information by using the flashcard. Okay, so what is the advantage is they can use to produce and present the topic. Okay, so flashcard, very small things only. So the student will going to read the message and then pass to the next person. Maybe the teacher will going to provide 3 to 4 flashcards for the student. Read it and then pass to next. Read it and then pass to the next. Like that, just maybe 5 minutes like that for all the students, depends on the class quantity. Okay, pass to the student so that they can learn or they can read a little bit message that related to that topic or related to that chapter. We also can use it to apply the information already gained by the student to the new situation. Okay, not only the message, actually anything also the teacher can prepare in the flashcard. Okay, we also can use to review a topic. Some of the teacher, they like to write the formula at the flashcard. Okay, and then next one, the chart. Okay, the chart until now very popular. Why? Because they got a few types of the chart. Okay, so chart are graphic teaching aids, depict the information in form of the diagram, poster, picture, maps, graph. Okay, so what is the purpose of using the chart is we can use to show the relationship by means of the facts and also the figure. We can use to represent the material symbolical, and then we also can show the continuity in the process. We can present the abstract idea in the visual form. Okay, so for example, the type of the chart, we have tree chart, we have the stream chart, table chart, flow chart, tabulation chart. Okay, so from you all, I think tabulation chart is the most popular one. Okay, you're going to make the table there. Flow chart, tree chart, or stream chart, they were like the flow ones. We need to show the flow ones. First one is like this. After that, we change to the another one, like that. For the table chart and tabulation chart, there is a little bit similar. Okay, for the table chart, is like we make a table as like usual. Tabulation, the picture is a bit seems like the Excel file style. So you can tabulate everything there. For example, you also can put the bar chart at there. Okay, the bar, and then we can put the dot at there, dot at there, dot in the graph to represent the information also can, the bar and others. Okay, so all this is the chart. Until now, we're still using, especially for the mathematics subject. Okay. And then next one, tab recorder. Okay, so this is the picture for the one type of the tab recorder. I also never saw before lah. Okay, I'm not that too old like that. Okay, so for the tab recorder, except this is the example for it. We also can using the last time we using the hi-fi, right? Hi-fi you can record using the tab, and then in the car. Okay, if your car your house got the old style of the car, you can check the radio that part. They got the tab. Okay, if they got the space to put the tab, that one is the you can some of them can record. Okay, some cannot lah. Now the tab we didn't use the tab recorder. We maybe use the pen recorder. We maybe use the apps recorder, apps that in our mobile phone. So we still can record the thing, but it become more easier already because tab recorder, we have to bring a very heavy and a big size electronic product. But nowadays we use our handphone also can. But some of them, they want it become more professional. Okay, so they use the pen recorder. So the tab recorder is a portable electronic gadget to record, reproduce, erase. We can erase the information and then we can record again. Okay, so we erase and re-record sound on a magnetic tab. So tab is one modern teaching aids last time, that has come into much more general over the past few years. Okay, actually past more than 20 years we didn't use this thing already. Okay, next one. The advantage of using tape recorder is the recording we can erase and the tape can be reused. It's also very easy to operate because if you refer to the picture, it only press one button like that, they can start recording. We want to stop, another button. It's like right now, also we just press one button only. Okay, so for teaching music, phonics, oral reading, or the poem, also we can use the tape recorder. Okay, so the disadvantage is no personal contact with the speaker. We can listen for a long time, distract the learner, and also we can encourage the passive learning. Okay, this is the planner picture. Okay, for the planner, actually there is covered with a planner, or we also call it as the cardi cloth. Okay, which is the cloth a bit soft like that. Okay, so the picture or any material, okay, with the same material we can use to stick at that planner. We can stick something at that. Okay, it will help to build the presentation in a sequence, piece by piece. Okay, until now the planner may be used in the nursery school only. Now, why nursery school? Because the child, they like to stick something, right? The teacher like to teach them like, okay, all this is the picture, so stick the animals into the planner like that. The teacher at the nursery school, they're still using the planner, but not all. Okay, some of the school, if their budget is there, maybe they're using the whiteboard to represent everything. Okay, they will stick at the whiteboard like that. Okay, next one is the flip chart. Okay, for the flip chart, until now we still, some of the lecture room, we still have the flip chart. Or if let's say we're going to the hotel for meeting, or going to some conference room, we still saw the flip chart. Okay, there is a large chart with a pad of the paper. Okay, on a stand. So means this thing, if you want to refer, this thing is this one is the white color paper. Okay, normally they will put the white color paper. Sometimes they will put the mahjong paper there. Okay, so the notes, the diagram, the flow chart, anything we can prepare in advance. Means I prepare first everything. After that, when I want to present to other person or want to discuss with other person, I just click at there only. Okay, so actually at the upside here, they have a click at here. They have a click. Okay, so what is the advantage is we can review the appropriate point of presentation. And then the page can be preserved for display after the class and future reference. Okay, we can keep, after this discussion, they're going to write down a lot of things there. They can keep that information or keep that paper. Okay, maybe later on they want to refer back, they can check the paper. The disadvantage is that it's not effective for large audience. This one is for sure, because the paper, if you imagine, okay, a paper difficult a bit, a mahjong paper size, okay, that is the most standard one. The mahjong paper size, you can find out that if your writing is small, or if you're writing like usual, but the person at the behind, they totally cannot see or read what you're going to write there. Okay, normally we're going to use for a small group discussion. Small group discussion, for example, like for sure is less than 10%. Okay, for example, like if you went back to the UPSI, you will found at the unit Latihan in the old campus, they got this flip chart. Okay, in the new campus, I think in the lecture room we for sure didn't got. Okay, for sure we didn't have the flip chart in the lecture room. But if you want to get this thing, we have to request it, because not all the room we prepare this flip chart. Okay, not suitable for the student, because if teaching and learning, we're using the flip chart, that is not appropriate. Okay. And then you also cannot hold large amount of data. Yes, because if we're going to write a lot of information at that mahjong paper, you will found that after that you cannot read it because your writing is too small or too many information at that. Okay, and then the writing also may consume the time, except you're going to prepare early. If you want at the same time you're going to discuss or present the things, then you will need a lot of time for the writing. Okay, another disadvantage is we cannot erase the information. Okay, if you wrongly write something, we cannot erase it. We have to just cut as like usual. Okay, next one is the models. So models is a three-dimensional concept of reality. Okay, for example, this picture, I'm not going to develop this. This one I get from the online only. Okay, but last time, I forgot which subject in the OC also. Got one subject, the lecturer require we're going to doing this thing. Okay, it totally depends on whether that is useful or not. In the in teaching and learning mathematics, I think, except we're going to develop, except we're going to share some information like, for example, we're going to teach the clock, okay? So we have to build that model and so on, okay? But mostly in the real life situation, the models also, we will widely saw this thing at the sales gallery. If we go to the house, our property sales gallery, you will always saw the model, okay? Next one, if last time previously face-to-face class, okay, we might ask you to doing the innovation in teaching and learning using the models. Okay, use the models to use the things or material to create or design the models. Okay, that for teaching and learning mathematics. But nowadays, since the COVID pandemic, we don't know when is the end up time. So we were going to highly recommend you all going to doing the online innovation. Okay, everything online only. Like my student also, I will ask them, my final year student or my postgraduate student, I will ask them, if you want to doing the technology in teaching and learning mathematics, I will highly recommend you doing the innovation through the online. Means everything through online, like doing the apps, I'm not going to ask them doing the software. Software too difficult. Even me, myself, also very difficult to develop it because I'm not the science engineering one. Okay, so I will highly recommend them to doing the like apps, doing the games, and that one will be still okay. Okay, so I will highly recommend them to doing that things. Why? Because they will adapt to the recent situation. Okay, almost every year, right now, starting from right now, almost every year we have to face different situation. Okay, why? Because now it's still the pandemic. After the pandemic, post-pandemic, maybe we still cannot simply going out for the class or going out for collect data and so on. So, or even teaching. Okay, so we still recommend you to doing the online, everything online, even innovation also online. Okay. Some more, if let's say the things is online, after the pandemic, everything already become the usual. We still, the online teaching and learning still popular. Okay, it won't left behind like that simply. Okay, next one, the slide projector. Okay, the slide projector, this one is an optomechanical device for show the photographic slide. Okay, I think most of you didn't saw this thing before. Okay, me also, I don't know how many years before, 7 years before, I didn't remember. One time only I saw this thing. The lecturer going to share. And this is the white cut. They put a white cut at here, at this part. Okay, they put the white cut at this part. And then they will show the photo. Okay, we must stay in a very, or in a closed dark room. Totally dark enough. Because this slide projector is not advanced as like right now. Okay. Last time we're still using for the education or other institution setting, okay? But right now, I don't think we're still using the slide projector, okay? Because they have the disadvantage, which is first, must be in a dark room, okay? And then second thing is the projector is quite heavy, and then the photography, this one we call the photographic slide, okay? This one we call the photographic slide, okay? The picture come out, the megapixels also quite low. So nowadays we didn't use. All this I explained is the traditional teaching and learning. We have to know, actually we have to know last time how and what is the technology when that time. We also need to know the recent technology. And then we can compare these two. What is the difference between these two? After that, maybe you can get some idea. Oh, last time we do like this. Now we like this. Maybe you can come out with a new idea for the future. That's why we have to compare the previous or the last time or the traditional style and also the recent style. Okay. This one is the overhead projector. Okay. For the overhead projector nowadays, not thick like this one. Nowadays, I think just very thin only, like this one only. Not thick like this. Okay. Last time really heavy this thing, but nowadays not like this already. They become very thin only, more easy to bring here and there. Okay, and then television. Okay, if you're going to watch the drama, watch the movie, watch the entertainment show, that one is not for the education purpose. So now we're going to focus on the education purpose only. TV also can become the can also use for education purpose, which is quite popular in the homes. Okay, school, business, healthcare setting. Okay, why I say homes? Nowadays we have the education channel, right? TV, DD, something like that. And then we also, other than this one, the Astro also got the education channel. Okay, so that one only purpose for the education one. We also can category TV as the one of the technology in teaching and learning. Okay, in school, if you're going to school, for sure you have the TV at there, but normally the teacher won't going to open it. Okay, because they cannot simply put any channel for you all. They have to share the education purpose only. And then next one, the healthcare setting or the clinic or the hospital. That is more popular in the usage of the TV for education purpose in the hospital or clinic. If you saw in the hospital or clinic, normally they will share the advertisement about brush the teeth and then take the vaccine, or you're going to, after drink, we cannot drive, no smoking, with smoking area at where they share all this is for education purpose only. Okay, it will affect our cognitive, affective, and psychomotor behavior. Sorry. TV also allow the education program to send to the patient room. In the healthcare setting, it will going to use to educate the patient regarding the health-related topic. And lastly, it also can help the student in intellectual development. Okay, so that one is for the traditional teaching technology. Now we proceed to the recent teaching technology. So for the first one is the video conferencing. Okay, so video conferencing, or another name is video teleconferencing, is a synchronized two-way connection of two or more locations through the audio and video equipment. Okay, so video conferencing, right now we are using the video conferencing. Okay, we are going to connect, we communicate. Okay, from all the students from all over the country or the state. Okay, so we can share and discuss the information together. Okay, at the same time, we also can share the video, share the song by using the video conferencing. But last time, before the COVID pandemic, okay, video conferencing is popular in the for the medical use. Why? Because last time, video conferencing not popular right now. Okay, normally it's for the doctor. Okay, for example, the expertise in doing for the tumor. Okay, that is, for example, from Singapore. Okay, and then another expertise for the neuron. Okay, expertise in the neuron from which country? From Indonesia, for example. And then we also got other doctor from other country. So how, if let's say all of them, they want to doing a surgery or operation together, but before that, how come they every time they come to the same place and then they're going to discuss together? It's very difficult and drag time, right? Okay, so all this expertise, they were going to using the video conferencing at their own place. Okay, discuss together. Okay, they're going to discuss, okay, now first you are the person going to do this. After half hour, okay, my turn. I'm going to do the surgery like this. They have to discuss each other. Okay, that is very important for them because the step by step, okay, they have to clarify everything before they at the D-Day, everyone come to the same place doing the operation. Okay, so that is why last time, or not last time, before the COVID pandemic, video conferencing is popular in the medical or in the medical or biology department only. Okay, so this is some advantage for the video conferencing. So first, patient may contact healthcare personnel in emergency or routine situation, or the healthcare professional can discuss case across the large distance. Okay, like just now I say, from different country, from different state also, we can do this. Okay, and then rural area can use this technology for seeking health information and saving the life, making more efficient use of healthcare money. Okay, remote community, long-term care facility, or from a patient home, any person can communicate with the health professional. So for the number 3 and number 4, these 2 points, okay, actually, in some country, okay, Malaysia still in the process of trying. Okay, I still try only because we really need robust information for doing this thing. But in some country, they already start trying or already having this facility, okay, which is they're going to use apps or software. Normally it's apps, as I know, okay. They're using the apps. The patient, okay, for example, the patient from the rural area, very difficult for he or she, okay, the patient or the doctor going to enter to their place to check their health problem. Okay, how come 1 or 2 person, then the doctor have to spend 1 or 2 hours going to that place, and then at the end, after finish, they have to come out again. So they will drag time. Or the patient, they're already in a not good condition. How come they're going to come out from their place 1 or 2 hours or so, coming out after going to the checking, and then they're going back again? They would drag a lot of time. Their healthy problem also might be issue when that time. So they're going to use the apps, book the time with the doctor or expertise or the senior nurse first, okay? And then they're going to answer few questions a day. For example, what is your problem? What is the symptom of that problem? For example, I feel headache. Okay, any symptom for that one? I vomit also. Okay, and then I feel my right hand side, my head, my brain at that side feel like quite pain at one specific place or what. So of the back, if feel pain also, they will list out all the information there. Okay, although maybe a few questions, so they have to answer first. And then when the doctor or the expertise or some healthcare person, they're going to check the detail first. After they check, okay, when they want to interview with until the patient turn, okay, they already know all the information. So they will directly ask maybe other details information. If no, after they saw the information shared there, they will directly give the list of the medical use. For example, what kind of the pills, what kind of the medical use element for that patient. Okay, for example, he achieved so maybe Panadol only, maybe cough, so they need the what kind of the pills there. So they will write down at that list and then pass to the person at that area. Okay, so the person when they read at that things, they were going to just prepare the medicine for the patient. So will be more faster. Okay. And then in Malaysia, we still think about that only. Okay, we still didn't do that thing because you know, although every day, why we want to do so is because this also last time one of my planning for the research. Okay, but after that, too many person we need to ask to join our research is become too problematic, and then got some issues. That's why we hold on already. Okay, but other person also still in the process of planning. This is too difficult until now. Okay, because too many information. Why we want to do so is we want to reduce the person who enter to the hospital, especially right now, the pandemic. Even the pandemic time, you going to the hospital or the clinic, they're always crowded. Okay, so the outbreak of the pandemic or outbreak of the virus will become more higher. Some more if normal time like no pandemic problem, normal time when we go into the hospital or clinic, it also crowded. Okay, if you go early also, early in the morning also, you maybe wait until 50. You'll get the number 50 or 100 something. Okay, so they want to avoid this kind of the problem. All the person they're waiting and they only become more and more crowded. Okay, they become more and more crowded, cannot do anything. So they are planning to do so. Like someone they already hit a check, maybe fever only. So they want to reduce this kind of the case. Okay, reduce this kind of the symptom of the patient who enter to the hospital, because they're wasting the time to waiting at the hospital or the clinic. Okay, better there's take rest at the house and waiting for the turn by using the apps. That's why this is where, although a very huge project, but if successful, it's really useful and give advantage for all parts of the residents. Okay, and the next one, enhance the curriculum with the virtual field trip. Okay, we also can bring the expert to the classroom by using virtually. Okay, we can ask someone expert to enter our class. For example, our class is about technology, right? We can invite someone to come to our class and then share their knowledge. Okay, share their technology to us. This one also can. Okay, but for the technology until now, I didn't find anyone. Last time, for my statistics subject, I invite the lecturer from the to share the knowledge about the analysis. So that we can do this thing. Okay, now virtually is more easy actually. But never mind, maybe not in the classroom. Maybe you can join the program that being organized by the university also can. Okay, because we always invite the experts. Next one, connect the classroom in different country and expand the student work view. Okay, and record and achieve session for the future playback. Okay, so all this is the advantage of using the video conferencing. Okay, next one, the computer, laptop, or MacBook, or any other gadget. Okay, we can use to view, score, send, and receive the information. Not only help to present the lesson, but also manage an organization. Computer can be used to prepare the lesson, complete the grade book, check the email, prepare the letter, and so on. So the computer also serves as the main connector to all of your other technology. Okay, so if you ask me, as compared to the handphone, I prefer the laptop or computer or desktop to prepare my things, because first thing is the screen problem lah. Okay, and then if always using handphone, there will be a lot of things limited over there. For example, if I want to type the formula for the mathematics, if going to use the handphone, I feel like first thing, the screen already smaller, And the second thing, I have to download a lot of the apps which is related to the how to key in the formula. So better I directly use the computer, okay? But this totally depends. Huh? Okay, for the e-learning also called electronic learning, okay? So anything that is related to the electronic, okay, or even the electronic product also can. We're using the electronic product to learn, okay? So that one we categorize as the e-learning. So that is a use of the technology-based tools and the process to provide for customized learning anytime or anywhere. It's also a type of the education where the medium of the instruction is computer technology. So the advantage of the e-learning is less cost, fast speed, make the class interesting, easy to search the topics. Okay, but for the disadvantages, the learning online is also a solo act. So learner will feel all alone. You all will feel alone. You can learn by yourself, right? Sometimes you need the guidance from your friend. Hey, how to do this thing? How to do that thing? How come every time online and then you're going to using the Google Meet or you have to call them, right? So e-learning is a solo or act. Okay. Another thing is eye strain, back posture, or other physical problem may affect the learner. Yes, this one for sure. Like for me, I'm doing work for a whole day, sitting in front of the desktop. So for sure, back posture we have, okay? And then the eye strain problem also very serious. I think because of the COVID pandemic, you also will face the same thing like me. Okay, next one, smart classroom. Okay, smart classroom. In UPSI, we got the smart classroom. Also, unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we cannot enter the smart classroom. Okay, so smart classroom, what is the so special of it? This is a classroom where we have equipped with the various technology. Okay, why all this technology? Because we want to enhance your learning. There will be like computer, projector, internet connectivity, and other multimedia device like the home theater. Okay, so the smart classroom, student can use the internet when they time. Okay, not like the mathematics or the computer lab like last time. Computer lab, if let's say like you all have the computer lab last time, you just one or two person share the computer only, and then the computer, yes, you also can online and share all the things. But the teacher cannot going to monitor all the person. So that is the disadvantage from that. While for the smart classroom, everyone can focus. Okay, they will synchronize the laptop or the desktop that all the students have, synchronize the information with the teachers. They got the screen over there. Okay, the desktop, not desktop. They have the like the TV screen. Okay, like this one, but not like this picture lah. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, like this one, like the smart board, like this. Okay, they're like the TV at there. Okay, that will be put in the smart classroom. Okay, so smart classroom actually in Malaysia, starting from the 2018. Okay, the education minister already going to already organized almost 2,000 smart learning classroom. Okay, until now, I think the project already stopped, but already more than 2,000 classroom. Okay, not 2,000 smart classroom, not necessarily 2,000 more school. Okay, so that is different thing. Okay, some of you might say, like me, myself, the other school that I'm going to for the observe my practicum student or my primary or secondary school, I didn't saw the smart classroom at there. Okay, so the smart classroom is based on the different area only. Okay, they have set which area which they got the smart classroom. Okay, but until they want to widely apply in all the school, but I think already stopped this project because we already changed, right? Okay, so next one, the smart board or interactive whiteboard. This whiteboard okay, or like the picture is like almost like the TV style, okay. So this one we will put in the smart classroom, okay. So this smart board is an interactive whiteboard, okay. It's a large display that connects to a computer and a projector. So it will share the computer desktop on the board surface. So the teacher will going to play with the computer desktop, and then this screen or this smart board we're going to share to all the students. Okay, so the interactive whiteboard have various facilities to draw. We can draw at that that smart board. It will can show the video, show the image, illustration, maps, graph, games. We also can erase the things as like usual. Okay. The advantage of using the smart board is it will provide the flexibility. Okay, we will allow the picture, the illustration, the maps, games, and video being displayed at that. We also can enhance the teaching and learning experience, interact and share the information. Okay, after that, the low maintenance, which is the smart board, are neat and easy to be used. Okay, it also can access to the online information and tools, and also eco-friendly. Okay, that for the smart board, it also is a technology integration, because we integrate a lot of the things. Last time, if we want to draw, we need to using the maybe software, or we need to using the paper and so on. So this smart board already integrate everything. By using the smart board, we can draw, we can doing the video and so on. And the last one is the communication. We can interact the whiteboard allow the connectivity in different location. Okay, the smart board, okay, or the smart classroom, okay, is before the pandemic. They're going to share this thing. Okay, after that, because of the pandemic, cannot say totally say because of the pandemic, we always get the negative impact. No, our education technology certainly become more better all over the world, not only Malaysia. Okay, so everyone found that we have the new innovation in teaching and learning. For example, the Google Meet, the WebEx, and or the Zoom is already a very good thing for all of us. Okay. And then next one, PowerPoint. So PowerPoint, until now, we're still using this one. Okay, that is very common use now for the education presentation, as a selection of the transition as a feature, all of which are borrowed from the film, television editing technique, character animation within the frame, and overall dramatic structure are things that are taken from the film and the television, in particular for use in the educational computer application. So PowerPoint, we can doing the hyperlink with the website, or we can hyperlink the video inside. We can add the animation as you like. Okay. Some of my students also, they're using the PowerPoint to doing the game. So the PowerPoint, they have many advantages until now. But some of them, they're also using the another software I forgot already. Okay, I think I got put inside the chapter, which chapter I forgot already. Okay, except the PowerPoint, they also have other way to going to share or doing the slideshow. Okay, I forgot the name already suddenly. Okay, never mind. Later on, I include everything already in the notes. Because every time I found the new things, I will put inside the notes. Okay, so sometimes after you download the notes, you find that, hey, why the notes that I share in the class right now is a bit different with the slide that I already uploaded last time. Because every time I saw the new things, I will put inside. Okay, so that not totally out to date okay, up to date but still okay for me, because not all the technology I know also. Okay, almost every day we have the new technology, new software, new apps. So I also cannot catch up so fast like that. Okay. Next one is LCD projector. So LCD projector is a type of the video projector to display the video image or computer data on a screen or other flat surface. So LCD is stand for liquid crystal display. Okay. Don't always say LCD. What is the full name for it? I don't know. LCD lah. Some of this were like that. Okay, we say like that. LCD lah. Don't ask me lah. Actually, it stands for the liquid crystal display. Okay, so for the LCD, okay, there is a multimedia projector which compact device that project the image in high resolution are commonplace in many of today's classroom. So it's a normal things already LCD. No matter in the classroom, in other places also, in the conference room, we want to discuss everything, right? We're going to use the LCD projector. Okay. Last time we're still using the overhead projector that very thick things, very heavy and thick things. Nowadays we didn't use the overhead projector. We directly use the computer connect with the LCD projectors on it. Okay. Some of you also can, if you want to search the things, you can search at the any other selling platform lah. For example, in Malaysia we have the Shopee, we have the Lazada, right? We also have the Taobao channel to buy the things. If you want to check, we also can use the handphone, put at the projectors and share the screen. Okay, it's totally like the home theater. Because my brother, he already buy the projector, put the phone at there only. He said like a home theater for him. Okay, I didn't buy because for me I don't need lah. Okay, almost every day faced with the desktop already like okay for me. But for him, he liked the home theater style. That's why he's going to buy that things. Okay. If you don't know about, if you want that picture about we put the handphone and the projector, you can search it. Okay. Many platforms to sell that things. Okay. I'm not going to ask you to buy. I just share to you. Now the technology is very advanced. Okay. Next one, mobiles, tablets, and iPads. Okay, so that is almost impossible to imagine being read up a cell phone or using the iPad as the digital tool. I believe that all of you, I believe, if you're going to toilet also, you bring the handphone. Okay, you say, I'm lonely in the toilet, nothing to do. I play with the handphone. Okay, I believe this is happen. Or before you're going to sleep, you also play with the handphone. Okay, I play for a while first. Sometimes don't know what to do, right? Also want to scroll the screen at that. After that, you want to sleep. Okay, because like yesterday also, my friends told me, oh, I want to sleep. I feel sleepy. But before when she going to finish the class at 9:30 p.m. After finish, she said, oh, I'm already tired. I have to sleep. Okay, because the next day morning I have got the class. But before that, before I sleep, I have to check my handphone first. I have to read some story through the handphone. I told her, you're already sleepy. Why don't you directly sleep? No, I feel like a bit lonely if I didn't read something or do something with my handphone. Okay. So this is the new trend, or not new trend, actually. This trend already for a long time already. Even me myself also. Sometimes I bring the handphone here and there. Okay. No wallet, never mind. No handbag, never mind. Okay. No money with me, never mind. Handphone with me. Okay. Okay. Next one. Many healthcare associations have begun to provide the telephone service with message about the disease treatment and prevention. For example, in Malaysia, we have the MKN message, right? So that one, almost every, depends on your area, totally depends on your area. If you are in the red zone area, almost every day you will get message because they want to remind you what you can do, what you cannot do. Like me at here, this area, not the red zone. Also, maybe 1 week, I will get 1 or 2 messages on it. So this is good also because sometimes we're going to found the news through the online, but we don't know whether that is trustful or fake news. Okay, so from this message, I can confirm that this thing is the true thing. Okay, so the mobile tablets and iPads, we also can use it in the teaching and learning mathematics. If you're going to search through the online, we have a lot of the apps, a lot of the website that is related to the teaching and learning mathematics. If you're going to type online time on it. Max games. There will come out a lot of online games. Some of them were quite interesting. Some of them, like the picture is not nice at all. Okay, but there is too many options of the games. Okay, and they were using the old games integrate with the mathematics idea there. Okay, so that is actually good. Why? Because you're going to check their games, how they're going to integrate the games with the mathematics element there. Okay, so that is the idea for you. Okay, sometimes we saw, oh, this game, and they're going to use the, for example, what is that? Sudoku. Oh, they're going to use the Sudoku mixed with the mathematics games. And nothing simple. No, actually you can play around. Why? To know what is the rules from there. And then at the end, you get the idea only. We are not going to focus on really on the game. We need to get some idea. Oh, like this also we can do the game. Okay. Other game like we're going to shoot the birds, for example, the games are, for example, and then maybe they come out the mathematic value at that. So you're going to shoot the correct value or correct birds with the values there. So that one also game. Okay, because last week I become the panel for the kids innovation. You know, the kids, I think just primary school only, 10 years old to until 12 years old, like that only. The child going to doing the coding, you know, they're going to use the scratches. And another one, I forgot the name, but I also include in the slide already. Okay, they're using that software. Type the coding there. The child going to type the coding there, because they are going. Actually, nowadays very easy. We get the menu guide. What is the coding for a game? Okay, very easy to get. So they're going to edit at that. After that, I saw, wow, how come this child is so innovative? They're going to use the handphone only. One of the child, because they record the video, okay, show that how they're going to do the coding, how they're going to do the animation game at that. Animation game, okay, I forgot to share to you all. Okay, maybe next time I share to you. They're just a child, you know, how come they very creative as more hardworking than me, okay? They're going to create the coding and then doing the game. Although the game very simple on it, but they have that kind of the initiative to do so, okay? That one also, they use the mobile phone only. So other than this one is the summarize of the advance in the technology. We can use in the dial access, the educational TV, the video, interactive video text, teleconferencing, email, computer, AI, CAI, LAN, LAN, CD-ROM, and so on. Okay, so all this is the advance in the technology. Now we proceed to the, this is important in teaching and learning. Okay, so what is important is, okay, last time we're going to learn is, last time I think most of you have heard before, right? PCK. Okay, so my writing is not nice, because I'm using mouse only. Okay, so PCK is pedagogical content knowledge, which is a mixture from the pedagogical knowledge and content knowledge. Last time we only have these two knowledge only, pedagogical and content, and then mixture of these two things, PCK. Okay, now we already add one more knowledge, which is technological knowledge. Okay, TK, technological knowledge. You see, the technological knowledge can be a solo item at that. Okay. Okay. Anyone want to comment or what? I heard some sound. Okay. So technological knowledge, there is an add-on knowledge. Okay. So the add-on knowledge, when we mix with the pedagogical knowledge, we can get technological pedagogical knowledge. Okay, while the mixture of the technological knowledge with the content knowledge, we get technological content knowledge. While the mixture of all these three things, okay, mixture of all these three things, we call it as the TPEC here. Technological, pedagogical, content knowledge. Okay, TPEC model. Okay, so this is the explanation for each knowledge. First one, technology knowledge, is referred to the understanding of the way the technology used in specific content domain. Okay, means we want to deliver the knowledge by using technology. Okay, second one, content knowledge, means we want to deliver the knowledge, okay, based on the topic, based on the learning objective, based on the learning outcome of that topic or that chapter. Okay, next one is pedagogical knowledge. Pedagogical knowledge is the general knowledge of how students learn, teaching approach. Okay, this one is important, teaching approach, method of assessment, and knowledge of different theory about learning. So pedagogical knowledge is how, what is the technology, what is the strategy, what is the teaching method, teaching strategy, teaching approach that you're going to use to deliver the knowledge. Okay, means pedagogical knowledge is what is the technique. Content knowledge is what is your content you want to deliver. Technology knowledge is how you're going to use the technology, deliver the knowledge. So this is the difference between these three. Okay, so pedagogical knowledge also, for example, the method of the assessment. Okay, a method of assessment, for example, I can use the quiz, forum, tests, and so on to evaluate the student. Okay, this one is the mixture of the two or three knowledge. So the first one, pedagogical content knowledge, which is how to combine the pedagogy and content effectively. Second one, technological content. So how the technology used to provide new ways of the teaching. Technological pedagogical knowledge is the affordance and the constraint of the technology as an enabler of different teaching approach. Means how we're going to integrate the technology with the strategy, teaching strategy or teaching method to deliver the knowledge. Okay, and the last one, a mixture of the three knowledge: technological, pedagogical, content knowledge. So this one is referred to the knowledge and understanding of the interplay between the content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge when using the technology for teaching and learning. So from here, what we can conclude is technology already become very, very important for our to deliver the knowledge to the others. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, sometimes when we read through all this information, we cannot understand, right? So by referring to the example at here, maybe it can give some idea for you. Okay, first one, pedagogical knowledge. Okay, okay, pedagogical knowledge. So pedagogical knowledge, what is the example is like? We instruct the class how to use the laptop, how to use the PC, internet, okay? Or we instruct them, okay? We educate, we teach them. So this is the pedagogical knowledge, how we're going to deliver the knowledge to them, okay? Or another example, instruct the teacher regarding the use of terrestrial technology. This we have to instruct the teacher, okay? First step, you have to do this, do that, okay? By using maybe my strategy is, I'm going to using the collaborative learning. Okay, so a few teachers have to sit in a group, small group. Okay, 5 teachers sit in a small group. So I was going to teach the way how to using the Prodigy, for example, and then the teacher will going to discuss and come up another summary how to use it. So this is the pedagogical knowledge because I'm using collaborative or work in teams. Okay, strategy. Second one is content knowledge. Content knowledge, for example, content related to the topic. I'm going to deliver the information about, what is the HIV? How he or she will get the HIV or AIDS? So how are we going to deliver the knowledge to others? For example, in the mathematics, how to, or what is the meaning of the trigonometry? How many types of the, how to calculate the trigonometry? Okay, how to calculate this thing. So how we're going to deliver the knowledge to the others. Okay, so the mixture of the pedagogical and content knowledge, okay, which is the pedagogical content knowledge at here, which is for example, instruction on avoid the plagiarism for the student. Okay, instruction for identifying the plagiarism for the teacher. So this, we have the first thing is we have to instruct the student, for example. Okay, this you cannot do this. Okay, plagiarism is copy paste. So you have to do this thing to avoid the plagiarism. So you have to, first thing, the content is you have to share the content to the student. Okay, for example, doing like, I'm going to say don't copy paste. Okay, so I'm going to guide you. Okay, you can get the idea first. After that, read, understand, and summarize it. If you're going to copy all the works from that article, you would get 100% copy paste from that article. Okay, so I will going to tell you what is the how we will get the plagiarism there. So this is the pedagogical content knowledge. Okay. Next one is technological knowledge. So technological knowledge is, okay, technological knowledge, for example, we're going to use the laptop, the MacBook, the iPad, the mobile, any gadget, okay, like also the Google, the internet, the ebook apps, okay, and so on. So all this is the technological knowledge. For example, we're using apps, we're using tools, we're using the software. All this is the technological knowledge. If the mixture, okay, the mixture of the technological and the pedagogical knowledge is, this is the example for it. Use of the website, use of the technology tools, and use of the teleconferencing. While for the technological knowledge plus with the content knowledge is, for example, use of the video conferencing, e-learning, M-learning, smart classroom. M-learning means mobile learning. Any gadget that is portable, we call mobile learning or M-learning. Okay, so what is the difference between technological pedagogical knowledge and technological content knowledge? If you found that the example is almost the same, okay, so it totally depends on how you're going to deliver the knowledge. Okay, for the technological content knowledge, this one is more easier. Means for example, I using the video conferencing. For example, the first one, I using the video conferencing, share the information to you all. Like now, I'm teaching. Okay, I'm teaching, share the information to you all using the Google Meet. So this is technological content knowledge. Okay, if let's say, okay, I'm going to use the Google Meet also. Okay, this is my technology. And then I'm going to ask you, okay, all of you work in teams. For Google Meet, I still didn't know how to doing the broadcast session, but WebEx, yes. Okay, ask you to join in different group. Okay, join in the group discussion right now. Okay, I will open the group breakout session for you all at the beside. So join to your own group. After that, you make the discussion there. I will join your discussion. Okay, randomly I will join. After that, I will see what is your discussion. Okay, so that is technological pedagogical knowledge. Why? Because you're doing the group discussion. You work in teams, or you collaborative learning or cooperative learning over there. Okay, I have the technique. Okay, learning technique. So that one is the technological pedagogical knowledge. If let's say the mixture of all these three, knowledge, okay, so this one, technological pedagogical content knowledge. Okay, so for example, effective teaching and learning. Use variety of media to enhance the teaching and learning. Okay, so from here you can find out that, I have the technique, I have the strategy and the technique or strategy. Okay, and then I also have my technology there, and then I also share the information. So the mixture of all these three, we put it as the TPACK model. Okay, so this is the meaning of the why I want to share this model is because in the teaching and learning mathematics nowadays, not only mathematics, other subjects also say, we really focus on this model. Okay, because in nowadays we've already focused on the technological, the assist of the technology in teaching and learning. That's why this model is important for you all. Okay, so how do we use the technology to enhance the teaching and learning? We always say, oh, technology can help teaching and learning. So how? Okay, so we have a duty to our student to use the technology to enhance the teaching and learning. We also can ensure that our students have an appropriate familiarity with the technology that is so rapidly remaking the world. Okay, so this is important. Why? Because if you always didn't share the technology to your student, they won't know about that thing. Okay, for example, if you're a student, like me myself, my practicum student, I will ask them, if possible, try to use the same technology or same apps or same games like that to share to your student. Why? If one times only, if let's say when the time I'm going to observe you, the first time you're going to use it, you think all the students understand the rules? No, right? If you're using one time, the second time I'm going to enter, maybe the student still a bit blur because the previous class they didn't join. So maybe you can use 2 or 3 times the technology. For example, like using the Kahoot. This is a very simple example, right? Everyone know about that. So you can use for any other chapter. So you can use 2 or 3 times. After that, when the student already familiar with it, we should make the student familiar with the technology, so they also won't left behind. Okay. And then last one is by using the technology, we can improve our core function as a university and give our students the skill they need to function effectively in the work of the world. Okay, you are not only compete with your friend. Your work hard right now is to compete globally. Okay, not only you, me, myself was the same as a lecturer. I still have to hardworking to learning, why? Because I'm not going to compete with my friend, with my colleague. I have to compete globally. Okay, so I have to do a lot of tasks. To be honest, okay, as a lecturer, don't think that lecturer got the same break like you all. We didn't got the leave. Okay, some of my students last time told me, oh, doctor, we are same break, so you also on leave. No, I have to come to work. Okay, and then don't think you holiday. I'm also holiday. No, my weekend is my holiday. That's why I told you, weekend better don't message me. Why? Because sometimes I got work. Sometimes I really need to take rest because the whole weekday I already work hard. Like tomorrow is my holiday also, right? Saturday. But tomorrow, I told you before, right? I'm the mathematics association advisor. Tomorrow we get program, so I have to stay doing the work also. So this is the truth thing. Like the actual lecturer, we like the obstacles. Why I said obstacles? This hand I have to doing the teaching. This hand I have to prepare your assessment. This hand I have to marking your things. Another one, I have to doing my research. Another one I have to doing the discussion with other lecturer, and then I have to writing the article, and also I have to doing the admin work. I have to marking the FYP instrument and more about that. Not only that things. So that's why they ask me why you are sometimes doing work until very late. Yes, because I'm doing a lot of things right now. Okay, especially if you got several projects, there will be more tough work lah, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. Okay, they got the many benefits also. Although I'm busy, but I also can spend my time with my families. I work hard right now. Next week is because of the next week. Thursday and Friday is the holiday, right? I told you yesterday. I told you it's the holiday, right? So when the time I will take rest. I already get the I already planning going to meet my family. I want to rest also. Okay, before I going to meeting, I have to take rest first. Okay, so this is the why not why. This is how we do use the technology to enhance the teaching and learning. Okay, not only you yourself have to learn or have to know the technology, but you also have to let your student, okay, or your future student to know about this. Okay, so after that, we have to know what is the characteristic of a good teaching. Okay, not only just teaching, we have to know the characteristic. How or what this one consider a good teaching. First thing, the instructor are well prepared. So means you all have to well prepare because you all are the teacher, right? The future teacher. So you have to well prepare before you enter the class. And the second one, the instructor excite and motivate the student. You cannot be passive person. Sometimes you always have to motivate your student. You have to do this. Never mind, don't give up. Try to do this way. We have to motivate them so that they will like your class. If not, if you are passive, okay, today we were going to learn this subtopic. Okay, you are doing wrongly. Why you cannot think twice or ask your friends first? If we are that kind of the mood or attitude towards our student, your student won't like your class for sure. I also say last time my lecturer, right, always say, why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that, or many complain. Okay, I didn't like their class. Okay, I don't complain my class. Okay, I think okay, still okay. You all okay. So we have to always motivate our students so that they will like your subject. First, they will like your subject. Okay, and they also like that. Not only that subject, they will later on, we're going to share this knowledge to the others also. Like me, why I choose mathematics, to be honest, my primary, secondary teacher at the school, when that time, my mathematics teacher is really good from the primary and secondary. That's why I choose mathematics. This is actually they can totally affect everything. If our teacher last time, you all of you also can think about last time, your teacher, is it they are motivate you or no at all, but you yourself like mathematics only. So instructor or educator, it already play a very important role at there. Okay. After that, the instructor also need to communicate effectively with their student, also bring the latest information to the student. So all these characteristics can be considered as a good teaching. Okay. And then after good teaching, we also have to know what is the characteristic of successful learning. As a student, how they consider this learning is successful. So at the end of the class, they're able to gain and retain the knowledge of the content of the class. They can understand what you are teaching. In a very simple word, they understand what you're going to teach. Means you success. Okay. They also can develop the critical thinking skill. Means if you get very difficult or complicated question for them, they're able to develop the thinking skill by themselves, and then to solve your question means you also success. Okay. After that, the student can integrate the knowledge within and across the discipline. Okay. For example, like why I ask you to doing the problem solving question for your essay. Oh, sorry, not your subject, another subject. Okay. My financial mathematics subject. I ask my student, doing the problem solving question, I want you to create the question by yourself. Why? Because when you want to create the question, you will cross the discipline, different discipline. Why? Yes, maybe this question is regarding to the education. Next question may be regarding to the bank, and following question maybe is with the real life situation and others. Okay, so I want them to integrate this knowledge. Okay, with integrate the financial mathematics subject with the other discipline. Okay, in the agriculture part or maybe in the banking part and so on. Okay, so I want you to know what is the integration between this. If your student able to do so, means this one also can be considered as a successful learning. Last one is they can develop the ability to work in team to solve the problem. So this is the characteristic to become a successful learner. Next one, using the technology to enhance the education. So the use of the modern instructional technology can enhance the teaching and learning by promoting all of these characteristics. So enhance how we teach by using the new instructional tools is we can require that the instructor well organized and adaptable. Bring the text, the sound, the image to enrich and enliven the classroom. Improve the communication between the instructor and student. We also can assist in deliver the content knowledge to the students. Okay. So that's all for the chapter 1. The first part of the chapter 1. So any question you want to ask? Yes, any question you want to ask? Yes, Hamdani. A TPACK model. Okay. Okay. So, okay. Actually, no matter where you are, if let's say your model unsuccessful, means the technology that you share cannot or unable to attract their attention. First thing, what is you have to think about the technology. Even I told my student also same. If let's say you used, for example, I used very simple Okay, you use the Kahoot in the classroom. Student didn't interested with it. You use another one. We have to keep on changing. Why? Because not all the students like that technology. Okay, they might like the game. Maybe in your class we have the weak student, we have the good perform student, we have the moderate student. So maybe the weak student, they only can learn mathematics by using the traditional way. Means step by step, you have to ask them to, you have to memorize that thing. And then maybe the moderate student, maybe that I given the example, maybe the moderate student, they like you're going to share the information about the concept of the mathematics by using the drama screen, maybe, okay? Because all the students, each student, okay, their interest is different. So we cannot simply say TPACK model is not successful. Means maybe your strategy or your technology that using is not appropriate for that class only. Maybe you're using the same thing, okay, same technology, same pedagogy, same content to the class A. They don't like, they're not successful. B, maybe okay only. C, maybe successful. So if not successful, changing only. Okay? Okay. So you have to check again, which one, which part. Maybe you can, another very simple way is ask the student. Ask the student, you don't like the game or the things, technology that I share to you? If they say, yeah, I like, then you can ask them the pedagogy part. Okay, is it the way I share to you, you feel not suitable? They are the person really know the answer. So we have to change our question to a very simple form. Ask them only. Okay, so maybe at end of the class, if you feel like the student cannot accept that TPACK model, so why not you just ask them, give a question A or directly ask. Okay, am I answer your question? Okay, good. Because you are doing the practical right now. Yes. So just change the things only. You will have to. Okay. Like my student also, I always ask them, you have to try to different class, different ways. Cannot always the same thing. Maybe 2 times you're going to share using the same things, same technology to that class. If first time maybe they're still blur, second time they still didn't show the interest, or maybe the first time already not interested at all, directly change to the second way. So as a teacher, we are like the multitasking person. Okay, even no matter each year, maybe you teach the same form student, maybe the form 1 student, you teaching the same form student, but maybe different student, they have different capabilities and different interests. So we have to, like the doctor, actually, as a like teacher in the school, like totally like a doctor. Okay, but our patient is our students. Okay. So any other question you want to ask? Anyone?
Doctor,
Yes.
means next week we don't have class, is it?
Yeah, next week holiday, right? You want
So
to
we'll
have
be
in the class? Ah?
no, because I want to confirm. So by week 4 we will meet again.
Yeah, wait, because
Yeah.
today already add more student in this class. Okay, wait, and now it's 26%. Okay. So next week, no class. Okay, 4 and the 5 of the November is the holiday. So next week totally no class. Okay, no, I'm going to cancel because holiday. And then 11th of the November. Okay, take note that everyone, 11th of the November, class will be cancelled. Since 1 hour only, maybe I didn't relieve lah, maybe after that lah. That's why today I'm teach very fast. Okay, and then the following class also I will teach a bit fast. Because 1 hour, if okay, I didn't relieve. If not okay, I will going to relieve because I have to find the time to relieve also another problem. Okay, why I went to cancel the class? Because 9 until 11 of the November, I'm outstation to develop the new curriculum. Okay, new, I don't know lah, what is the code? Like you all 8014, 8048, right? We want to develop a new. So I'm the one of the person who going to prepare the things. But 12th of the November, 12th of the November, we will having the assignment 1 presentation. Okay, so I don't, when that day, all the group have to present, I think 15 minutes maximum. Okay, so everyone have to, not everyone, every group have to present their idea. Okay, I want to, the marks will be given also. So I hope all of you find the member this week. Next week, you still got 2 weeks to prepare the idea. Okay, discuss with your member. Next week, although no class, right? 11th of the November also no class, but you have to discuss with your member. Okay, don't waste the time. Discuss with your member what you want to do, what you want to planning for your assignment 1 or your project Sulam. Okay, because project Sulam are for the person who enroll this week or enroll this today. Okay, or maybe your friend is still didn't who still didn't enter the class, because will have 4 students more who didn't enter the class, might enter within this week also. No, sorry, next week. And next week no class. They just registered this morning. Okay, but I think they didn't submit to the Puan Azwa yet. That's why the registration still didn't do. Okay, so they will enter later on. Okay, so there will be 30% in this group. So make sure find your member. Okay, discuss with them. If didn't get the member, think about the title first, because I saw yesterday and today the list is still the same. Make sure you all of you discuss with your friend, find the members. Okay, I don't want last minute you let me know I didn't get the group, so you didn't present your assignment. I would told you that you will get 0 if you didn't present at the 12th of the November. I want to force you all to already get the member. That is my purpose actually. Okay, so clear now, right now, is it clear for you all?
Okay, doctor, thank you.
Okay, welcome. So any question you all want to, any question you want to ask? Any other question? Also okay. Make sure ask your friend to join the class. I already found someone didn't enter my class already. Then you're very dangerous for them. Okay. Any other question you want to ask? Yes, no.
Doctor, so
Yes.
Doctor, so the presentation, the one yang five groups members there, or the also the pair,
Huh? 5 group members?
yang maximum yang tu ke atau yang pair tu?
Ada 2. Minggu 4 tu
Ah.
ke? Minggu 4 tu assignment 1.
Oh, assignment 1. Okay.
Pay itu adalah assignment 3.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Dua cari member juga. Okay?
Okay, Doctor.
Okay. Any question? If you're trying to ask, you can type for me also. Never mind, I will read your message. No, Okay. If no question, so you all already joined the WhatsApp group or not? Make sure you join the WhatsApp group. If you don't know the WhatsApp group, make sure you ask your friend. Okay, share the link to you all, and then you just join. Find the member a day. Okay, no problem. Just find the member. Okay, or you check the Google Drive list a day. Who didn't get the member? Message he or her to ask them to join with you. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Next week, no class. We will meet at the 12th of the November. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you,